Nance, good to see you. Take two for this game against AFC Wimbledon. Papa John's Trophy a week on. Place in the quarterfinals up for grabs.
Yeah,
exciting.
Yeah, exactly. So, looking forward to it. It's a great chance for us to progress in the competition. We've done well in it so far, so we've got a stiff challenge tomorrow night against Wimbledon. But looking forward to it. All good to go.
It is kind of they always say the quarterfinals is one of the stages of any competition where it's just like, right, that's when you start thinking about winning it. Are you guys doing that yet?
No, not yet. I think Wimbledon will be saying the same thing. So no, we got a big game tomorrow night. You know, they're in a good vein of form, Wimbledon, so we know what we're up against. So let's get tomorrow night out of the way. Hopefully we get the right result, and then we can maybe start thinking about what could happen.
And what could happen, I'm going to do it now, is a Wembley final, piece of silverware, and that's. I think when the competition does get kind of hammered at the start of it, that's what people do forget, that it's a magnificent opportunity for a day at Wembley and some silverware. Yeah,
definitely, and that's what it's all about. So we're fully aware of that. But like I said, we just at the minute focus on the next game, which is Wimbledon. Fingers crossed we get the result. We'll be well prepared. We've had a good day's training today. The lads are ready to go. So. Let's see what tomorrow brings, and then we can look forward to the next few rounds, hopefully.
You mentioned they're in a good run of form. Johnny Jackson got Manager of the Month as well for November. They have been, haven't they? I think there's like one defeat in not quite a few games. Yeah. How are you looking at them? How do you see them?
Again, it's difficult because they've made changes in the Papa John's Trophy as we have, so to gauge their team is always going to be a little bit more difficult than if it would be if it was a league game. But they're in a good run of form. They'll want to keep that going. They'll be saying exactly the same things as we're saying. They see a potential trip to Wembley, not too far away. So they'll be coming down, I'm sure, expecting to give us a right good game, and may the best team win.
How important have these games been for the squad, do you think, this season as well, as much as anything?
I think they've been invaluable for some of the lads to get minutes in that haven't been playing regularly or coming back from injury, but also for the young lads to get games on the first team environment, on the pitch, in a cup competition with senior players has been fantastic. We've seen a lot of them involved, and hopefully we'll see some more tomorrow night.
Yeah, and on the youngsters as well, I mean, you hear it from managers that it's like, or coaches, it's all well and good, giving youngsters a chance in this competition, but it's about taking it, and you could reel off every single one of them that's come in and done well. We've seen first goals, we've seen first games, we've seen good performances, haven't we?
Yeah, and they have to earn the right, first of all, to be involved, one, in the squad, and then secondly to get a chance to start in the team. They've done that, and when they have done it, they've taken their opportunity. The gaffer's shown all the way through his time here that he's always prepared to put them in if they're good enough. Age isn't a barrier, but they have to be good enough, and they have to earn the right, and they've done that. And when they've played, they've not let anybody down. They've done the club proud. So, fingers crossed we'll get an opportunity to give some more of them some minutes tomorrow.
And just finally, I know Christmas, it doesn't stop in the football world, but it'd be quite nice to sign off before Christmas with a win, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we want to keep the momentum going. We had a great win on Saturday, really good performance. Everyone's come in with a new spring in their tail as such, and we're good to go. And we like you said, we want to keep the winning momentum going, and we're definitely fully focused on hopefully beating Wimbledon tomorrow.